Hidden amidst the vast expanse of the Indonesian archipelago lies a small yet significant nation with a giant history that has shaped its identity and destiny. This is East Timor, a land sculpted by the relentless forces of volcanic fires and the ever-changing ocean currents, creating a unique and diverse landscape. But the true story of East Timor is not merely written in the dramatic lava flows or the vibrant coral reefs that surround its shores. It is etched deeply in the hearts and minds of its resilient people, a people who have endured centuries of foreign rule, oppression and conflict, to finally claim their rightful place on the world stage. This is their story, a tale of unwavering spirit and determination. The island of Timor, which East Timor shares with its larger neighbor Indonesia, was once a vital trading post in the region, a hub of commerce and cultural exchange. The allure of spices and sandalwood lured merchants from distant lands, bringing with them new ideas, goods, and influences that would shape the island's history. However, these riches also attracted the attention of powerful empires, setting the stage for a tumultuous history marked by colonization, exploitation, and resistance. East Timor's story is one of incredible resilience, fierce resistance, and ultimately, a triumphant struggle for independence and self-determination. It is a testament to the enduring human spirit and the unyielding desire for freedom and justice. The Portuguese arrived on Timor's shores in the 16th century, drawn by the lucrative sandalwood trade. Their arrival marked the beginning of a new era for the island, as they sought to capitalize on its rich natural resources and strategic location in the region. They established a foothold in the eastern part of the island, distinct from the Dutch, who controlled the west. This division of control set the stage for a long-standing rivalry between the two European powers, each vying for dominance in the region. Thus began centuries of Portuguese colonial rule, shaping the destiny of what would become East Timor. The Portuguese influence permeated various aspects of life, from governance and architecture to culture and religion. Life under Portuguese administration was a complex tapestry. The colonizers introduced new systems of administration and trade, which brought both opportunities and challenges for the local population. Catholicism was introduced, leaving an indelible mark on East Timorese culture and identity. The missionaries played a significant role in spreading the faith, establishing churches and schools that became central to community life. The Portuguese language too took root, becoming intertwined with local dialects. Over time it became a lingua franca, facilitating communication and trade across the island. Yet the relationship between the colonizers and the colonized was rarely harmonious. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, as the East Timorese people grappled with the imposition of foreign rule and the loss of their autonomy. Local rulers often resisted Portuguese encroachment, leading to periods of conflict and unrest. These struggles for power and control were a testament to the resilience and determination of the East Timorese people, who fought to preserve their heritage and way of life. For centuries, life in East Timor unfolded against a backdrop of Portuguese rule. The island's strategic location in Southeast Asia made it a valuable asset during periods of colonial rivalry. However, development often lagged behind other parts of the Portuguese Empire. East Timor remained largely isolated, its economy primarily agricultural. Despite the challenges, a distinct East Timorese identity began to emerge. Blending indigenous traditions with Portuguese influences, the people developed a rich cultural heritage. Traditional music, dance, and weaving flourished, expressing the soul of a people yearning for self-determination. This yearning would eventually ignite the flames of resistance against colonial rule. World War II brought new turmoil to East Timor's shores. Japanese forces occupied the island, disrupting Portuguese administration and subjecting the local population to harsh treatment. The East Timorese people, caught in the crossfire of a global conflict, endured forced labor and food shortages. The Japanese occupation, though brutal, had an unintended consequence. It awakened a nascent sense of nationalism among the East Timorese. Having tasted a different form of foreign rule, many yearned for self-determination. When the war ended, Portugal returned to a changed East Timor, one where the seeds of independence had been sown. Independence declared, then dashed. In the aftermath of World War II, the global order shifted. Colonial empires crumbled as calls for independence echoed across the world. East Timor too felt the tide of change. In 1975, Portugal, weakened by internal turmoil, began a hasty decolonization process. Amidst the political uncertainty, a leftist political party, Frelimo, declared East Timor's independence. It was a moment of jubilation, short-lived and quickly overshadowed. Neighboring Indonesia, fearing a communist foothold in the region, saw an opportunity to expand its territory. Indonesian forces invaded East Timor, beginning a brutal occupation that would last for over 2 decades. A generation of struggle. The Indonesian occupation of East Timor was a dark chapter in the nation's history. East Timorese people faced widespread human rights abuses, from forced disappearances to massacres. The Indonesian military sought to crush all resistance, silencing dissenting voices with ruthless efficiency. Yet the spirit of the East Timorese people remained unbroken. A resistance movement, fueled by the desire for freedom, emerged from the ashes of the invasion. Operating from the island's rugged interior, they waged a guerrilla war against a far superior force. Their struggle, though fraught with danger and loss, kept the dream of independence alive. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe for more content on the history of East Timor and other fascinating topics. A vote for freedom. The plight of East Timor did not go unnoticed by the international community and its leaders. Human rights groups documented the atrocities committed by the Indonesian military, bringing the issue to global attention and scrutiny. Pressure mounted on Indonesia to grant East Timor a referendum on its future and destiny. Finally, in 1999, a UN-sponsored referendum was held for the people. The world watched as the people of East Timor, defying intimidation and violence, overwhelmingly voted for independence and freedom. It was a resounding victory for self-determination, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a people who refused to be silenced or oppressed. The price of independence. The road to independence was paved with sacrifice. The Indonesian military, angered by the referendum results, unleashed a wave of violence across East Timor. Militias, backed by the Indonesian army, went on a rampage, burning villages, displacing communities, and killing an untold number of people. In the face of this humanitarian crisis, the international community intervened. A UN peacekeeping force, led by Australia, arrived in East Timor to restore order and protect civilians. The Indonesian military withdrew, marking the end of their brutal occupation. East Timor, devastated but free, began the arduous task of rebuilding. Finding its feet. On May 20, 2002, East Timor officially became an independent nation. It was a momentous occasion, the culmination of decades of struggle and sacrifice. The world watched as the East Timorese people, with hope in their hearts and tears in their eyes, raised their new flag for the first time. The challenges ahead were immense. The fledgling nation had to rebuild its infrastructure, heal the wounds of the past, and establish a functioning democracy. Yet, fueled by an unwavering belief in their future, the East Timorese people embraced the task with courage and determination. A future bright with promise. Today, East Timor stands as a beacon of hope in Southeast Asia, a symbol of resilience and renewal. Despite the scars of the past, the nation has made remarkable progress, rebuilding its infrastructure and fostering a sense of unity among its people. Democracy has taken root, and the economy is slowly but steadily growing, with new businesses emerging and markets bustling with activity. East Timor's future, though not without its challenges, is bright with promise. The younger generation, equipped with education and skills, is ready to lead the nation forward. The story of East Timor is a testament to the human spirit's resilience. It is a narrative filled with moments of struggle, sacrifice, and ultimate triumph. It is a story of courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in the power of freedom. The legacy of the freedom fighters lives on in the hearts of the people. As East Timor continues its journey, it serves as an inspiration to all those fighting for self-determination and a better tomorrow. The nation's progress is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others. The rich cultural heritage of East Timor, celebrated through festivals and traditions, adds to the vibrant tapestry of this young nation. The spirit of community and togetherness is evident in every celebration. With its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, East Timor is not just a nation of promise but also a land of beauty and diversity. The journey ahead is filled with hope and endless possibilities. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the captivating and rich history of East Timor. From colonization to independence, the story of this small nation is both heartbreaking and deeply inspiring. We hope you've gained a deeper understanding of East Timor's past, present, and future aspirations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical journeys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting episode. Until next time, keep exploring the world's fascinating and diverse histories.